Key to Love number 45, Honesty and Spirituality. Hello and welcome to How to Love. Follow these weekly instructions and you will soon be on your way to manifesting deep and meaningful love into your life. So, what about honesty with religion and spirituality? You see, you could be open-minded, free-spirited, spiritual person that left all religions and travelled all around the world. And you can meet an amazing person who has no real interest in religion and spirituality when you first met. They tell you they're a Christian but not practiced in years. Then, a month or so into the relationship, the chances are you will be both at each other's throats because of differences in opinion. Watch the rest of this blog and find out what happened. Hi, I'm Selina Stone, a Master Life Coach, and I will be presenting to you each week with a new key that opens the door to love. These wisdoms and teachings that I'm sharing with you were passed on to me by my mentor and teacher, David Essel, who has over 30 years experience and a high success rate amongst his clients. So, between now and our next session, I want you to go deep and really look at this example. I want you to see if this is something that you could be doing, a role that you are playing or have played in the past. I just want you to be aware of how our honesty affects every decision and why it's so important to be upfront straight away. Now, when it comes to honesty with our spirituality, it's really important and not a step for us to bypass. As with the example I've just given, this is how the relationship could end in disaster. What happens in a situation like this is the one who's doing their spiritual practices, being a free spirit, got the other person so swept up into it as the energy the person was giving off was so powerful that the non-practicing Christian felt compelled to go back to church, but then realises there's only one way to God as taught in church and started to criticise everything about the spiritual person, even though it was them that got them back on the spiritual path. Just bear with me here. So, where was the dishonesty, you might say? Well, one was living very honestly by stating that they love all religions and the other just got swept back up in it and says, great, me too. But they were not really practicing anything. They just had respect for the fact that you know so much, then all of a sudden, that was not being honest. Instead of being honest and saying, your energy around God has so excited me, I'm going to go back to church, but I don't think I can be with you because my faith says there's only one pathway to God. And your faith says there are 7 paths to God, so I don't think I can be with you. Instead of being honest, they decided to ridicule and make fun of the different figurines, the posters of the spiritual religious leaders, and started to put them down and judging them harshly. There was no honesty from that part. Think about it. Are you playing a role between religion and spirituality? Well, that's all we have time for today. I look forward to your tuning in again next week. In the meantime, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and you will be notified when the next session is aired. Together, we can stay on track to creating a deep and meaningful love into your life, and that's the reason I'm here. And if you feel you'd like me to personally coach, inspire and motivate, then please feel free to contact me via my website, selinastone.com. Until next week, be lucky.